And thank you all for joining us on such a wonderful, wonderful evening. I have to admit I'm in a bit of the doghouse at home. When I told my daughter, who I was introducing tonight, she wanted to come because she's also a big fan, like so many of us. But I hopefully promised her a picture. We're all big fans of George Lucas's work, and I think many of us here are bigger fans of what he has done for the purposes of our kids and our teachers and for education in this country. I recall when many years ago, in 1996, he was a champion for the E-rate program. Recently, the gift he gave to USC so that there was another generation of filmmakers on the rise. And more importantly, his continuous work in innovation and platforms that really are the tools. And now that we have a 2.0 president who really gets it, that all the kids in our schools have the access to the tools that they need to compete and to succeed. So it's with great honor that we award Mr. Lucas with the Community Builder Award.
Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody here, and obviously this is a subject that's very close to my heart, and I'm always gratified by other organizations that have similar feelings about technology in schools and the change that's going to take place. I've been in this for, well, my foundation's been in it for about 15 years. I've been in it for about 20 years. And when we started, when we discussed things like the internet, it was like nobody knew what we were talking about. Public education. And the future's here. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the turning point. From now on, it's the future. It's going to be extremely painful, much more for the educational system than the kinds of issues that Barack is talking about in terms of the financial world. This is going to be the turnover from the old to the new. And you know, part of it, as you all know, I mean, the teachers, the system, everything is getting pretty old. A lot of people are retiring. Young kids are coming up. The youngsters know technology. There's no question that they are completely at home with all of this. And technology is going to take over the educational system. When I first started this, the only reason I got involved in the first place is it dawned on me after being in it for a while. When I went in, I was like everybody else in education. I was just naive. Or just plain stupid. You know, you wander into the swamp and you realize there's no coming out and there's no hope. And only a fool would wander in there, you know, on their own. Before I ran in the other direction, I realized that technology, because that's what we were working on multimedia before it became a real thing. You could see that technology was going to change the entire system. This is it. And it doesn't make any difference what any of us do here, because it's going to run roughshod over the whole system, just like it did through business, through the military, through science, and everything else. It's going to finally now hit the educational system in a big way. And when it does, it's going to change the paradigm dramatically. And that's what we try to do in my educational foundation, is explain to people what that actually means. Now you can make the best use of technology, because it actually makes it so much better for everybody, especially for the students who actually love to go to school, and for the teachers that get to be human beings and be really effective working with the students one-on-one. Doing what teachers should be doing is inspiring, helping, guiding, not feeding them information. We now have a little R2-D2 to do that for them.